I looked at the sun one time, and there was a blue dot. You know, when you look at the sun, you have the blue dot in your vision after that? So I had the blue dot, and my fucking older brother told me the blue dot will lead you to treasure. So I was...
I mean, once you've stopped looking.
I would stare at the fucking sun, and then look at the blue dot, and I really had an opinion in my mind that when the blue dot would disappear and I hadn't found the treasure yet, that I wasn't good enough at it, so I'd stare at the sun longer. My fucking mom comes out, looks at the window, and then I'm in the front yard, fucking half blind, like staggering after nothing, this imaginary blue dot that only I can see, and I'm like walking through the front yard going, wait. So my fucking brother again strikes again with fucking asshole.
How many moments of fucking did your brother have with your mind?
He was terrible.
Growing up.
He was a terrible individual to grow up with.
No, so you both stared at the sun, and now you both wear glasses.
Yep.
I had a similar thing where I used to live in an apartment complex off of Riverside. One time I was coming back from work where you and I used to work, and I was going to my apartment, and I see this guy and this girl having a really heated discussion. And I was like, oh, that sucks for them. And then I see he's got one of his hands on her, holding her arm, like up the bicep, holding her upper arm while he's talking to her. And then he starts doing this.
Like
pointing like right there, or
her
pointing her
face.
face. And I'm going up my stairs, and I'm like halfway to my door, and I'm like, fuck. So I go back down, and I walk up, and I go, is there a problem here? I go, what's going on? You know, fucking white knight. I show up. And then the guy doesn't speak any English. And he's like trying to tell me something like this. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I don't think you guys should be talking like this out here. You know, I don't think you should be talking to her like that. I don't know if you understand me. And she's like, yeah, she gets behind me. And I was like, oh shit.
God.
I was like, oh shit, it gets worse. It's way worse. So I go, yeah. I said, listen, I said, I don't know what the situation is here. I don't understand what he's saying or anything like that. And he's saying, like he said Quanto a couple times. He said dinero and stuff like that. I go, he keeps saying dinero, but he keeps saying money to me. And she goes to me, okay, fine, yes, I have sex with people for money. And I was like, fuck, what did I just walk in the middle of?
Literally in the middle of.
I literally walked into the middle of this scenario between a professional woman and her John that apparently she had stiffed out of money and all this. And I'm like, I voluntarily walked into this fucking situation. Then I'm like, okay, you guys sound like you just need to work this out.
Okay,
I go, maybe you call a cop or something like that. And she goes, I'm going to come with you. She goes, just take me somewhere in your car. I go, okay, that's an idea that I'm not taking you anywhere in my car. I said, but you can come and you can use my phone if you need to call somebody. If you need to call specifically a cop, you can use my phone to call a cop. That's what I'm willing to do right here. And she was like, I don't want to talk to any cops. And I'm like, okay, I'm walking this way now. And I just walked away. And
It's one of those situations where
I gave her ample opportunity to get out of the situation.
you want like a trap door to open, and you don't care what's under it.
Or you want your ejector seat where you hit it and you end up in a field.
Yeah, you go. A little sky hook.
That was total. When she said that, I was like, oh, fucking A. Yeah, so I like interrupted a heated transaction between a professional woman and her client. So that was not one of my prouder moments.
Nice.
Yeah.